You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel Play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode. First things first, we have a ban list. You would think that the ban list wouldn't affect this, but unfortunately, it does affect this. So we are starting, we have Eclipse Ribbon goes to 3. I don't have that anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, this is where it does actually hurt us. So, this is going to 0. I don't think we had it, but it's going to 0. This is going to 0. Funny enough, this is the barrier statue. I don't think we pulled, so lucky for us, this is the one that's going to 0. But this is a little scary, too, because if this is going to 0, that means there are more barrier statues that are probably going to be going to 0. And that definitely can affect this. This is going to 0, but we didn't have it. It's for FTKs. And this is going to 0, which is the boss monster of our Stun No Fun deck. Now, here's what kind of sucks. Not on this account, my other account. I actually have this and this in Royal Rare on the other account. So now I lost those two. This went to 1. Good, because now if we ash it, they won't have another one randomly. To follow up with the next turn, they have to, like, what's the word, like loop it back, I guess. But honestly, Branded Fusion is not nearly as important as it used to be in that deck. That deck does so much, even with before they even activate Branded Fusion, the deck already does so much. This is good. This is good. I mean, things are going to 2, but you know what? It's not 3, so I'm happy with that. Yeah. Anytime these decks get hit, I'm happy. This coming back, I'm not really sure why, and then this coming back is actually a little bit scary, but it is what it is. So these are the hits and stuff. Unfortunately, this got hit, which we do actually regularly use. It is in our Stun No Fun deck. It's our boss monster of that deck. So we are going to be spinning a wheel. You guys can suggest what cards in the comments, and then I'll spin the wheel. Obviously, if it's a super rare, we get a super rare. So we could do, again, 10 cards. We can spin. We can go look right now at what potential decks could need some cards. Typically, I like to do cards that would help decks. I don't like to just be like, oh, like evenly matched. Like it's as good as evenly matched is. It's like that's one of those things that we're just gonna draw a million times going first. It's gonna frustrate us even more, and then yeah, I think it's better to see what we can get inside of our decks. I think that would be cool. So the worm deck. What could we use in the worm deck? Let's go related cards. I'd probably say maybe the Link 4, maybe the Vessel. I think those are... Obviously, I'm shooting for something that's brand new that we don't have yet. So Vessel or the Link 4 would be cool. The really, really cool thing would be this, but it's ultra rare, so we can't take it. So it's either this or this. These two would be really cool. In terms of the... Well, Lunalight, we have a lot. We never use it for hires. Pearly. This is fairly new. I'd say let's just go for strategies that we have regularly used. Like, I'm sure there's some super rares that we could probably get in Pearly, but yeah, we could probably get away with these random ones. But again, it's like, does this elevate the deck to where it needs to go? And I don't think it does. We only have 1 copy of regular Pirelli. And then we're still missing this. We're still missing this. Even if we get Plump or something, it's still, we're still missing a lot. with this deck. It'd be a little bit of a waste. Marincess, there's obvious answers. We need 2 cards. We need related cards. We need Spring Girl and Aqua Angel. Either one would be really good. Either one's. This is an extender. This is an extender. They do the same thing. This is an extender. We actually have just been unable to pull any of the extenders in this deck. So any one of those would be good. Stun No Fun. We could always replace something in Stun No Fun. So in terms of in Stun No Fun, we could probably, again, I'm shooting for a new card, not a repeat, since this is getting hit and leaving soon. Yeah, I don't have the Earth Barrier statue right now anyway. In terms of this deck, I don't really know what the hell I need. I mean, like, probably some kind of a trap card that is super rare. Like, what would that be? Yeah, trap card that's a super rare. Let me go check. Like, what do we go by rarity? A super rare trap card right here. Like a skill drain, maybe? I mean, we've got 3 of this already. Goes in, we have Rivalry, maybe? For this deck, maybe a Rivalry? Like, I don't even know what else is really left for that deck. We pretty much have everything. Every floodgate we've ever... Like, we pulled every floodgate. Except for skill drain and rivalry, we have everything. And I guess rivalry would be cool to add to the collection. Being that it does help. Yeah, maybe rivalry, maybe skill drain. Macro is kind of like... It makes sense to replace a card in the deck that we lost. But at the same time, it's a little unexciting. But I'd say probably one of those 3 would be nice. Everything else we pretty much like have. I can't think of anything else right now. Oh, what? Garura? No, I was going to say Garura, but it's an ultra rare. And then so is the other thing. The Natis is ultra rare, so it doesn't even matter. So that's that. Rank 7. I mean, what? Maybe like the Kashtira Exceed Monster, one of them. The one that's not an ultra rare. Earth Machine. Yeah, because I don't want it to be a situation where we get something where we waste. Yeah, like Pegasus. Like, I don't want to waste something on a deck that is not even remotely complete. Because we have a lot of decks that are very close to complete. Like Worm. Like Stun No Fun. Like Marincess. Prankids is stupidly close to complete. Stupidly close to complete. The problem is it wouldn't even help anything. We're missing... Oh, Meow Meow. That would be a huge one. That would be a huge one, actually. Because then I can at least get to the Link 4. I can't do this yet. I can't do this yet. But at least I can get to the rank 4. The Link 4, I mean to say. At least. And it's got a decent engine. That's the problem with Prank Kids is we have stuff, but unfortunately... We have Flash Fusion. It's just not... It's not the same. We don't have Pandemonium. Like, this is so damn important. It's a 3 of, and it's a common. We just haven't pulled it. Same thing with this. It's not a 3 of, it's a 1 of, but it's a... We just haven't pulled it. It is what it is. Draco. True Draco. This is probably a deck we could probably work on somehow. What do we have for this? Again, we're going for only new stuff here. We're trying to play with new stuff, not anything that we already have. Same situation with this deck. It's like, I think... There's nothing... Oh, maybe this? What does this do? When this card is activated, add a Draco. Add 1 monster. Basically a Draco tail... A Draco... True Draco monster. Okay, when you activate it, you add a True Draco monster. Cool. It's a spell. It adds itself. You can place it, but... Face up True Draco is destroy battle or card effect. Sent to the graveyard. You can target one of them. Facing your spell and trap card zone as a continuous card. That is useful, actually, because then you can recycle them. That's not even that bad. So maybe this. Draco Awakening. Again, I'm trying to give everybody, like, the options of everything. Rank 4 Turbo. I haven't used it in a while. This deck is very good. If I used it right now, as a matter of fact, I might use it right now. This deck is still very good. It's got a bunch of floodgates. It's got a bunch of... Like, it's still a very good deck, especially going first. I don't know what else I would need. This is our Magistus Rank 4. I don't know what else I would need with this deck. Like, I pretty much have everything I've ever needed with this deck. The only thing I would need is better Rank 4s. Like, that's it. Baguska got hit. That got taken out. It's gone forever. Oh, maybe... I was going to say Druid Swarm, but, like, honestly, I'm kind of sick of... like, Like the Bystials are like so off and on. Sometimes they're so good, sometimes they're so bad they don't do anything. We could use another hand trap. I think that would be absolutely awesome. But like, what hand trap is a super rare? I don't. That's the problem. We need a super rare hand trap that would be useful. Going second trap, spellcaster deck, Earth, Umi, Fallen. Maybe there's just something I don't remember. Counter Fairy, Insect deck, Luna Light, Chaos deck, Dark Hole, Dragon deck. We haven't. Oh, Dark Hole. We will be adding Dark Hole to the list. That would be awesome. I'd love to pull Dark Hole. I would love to pull a Dark Hole. I would love to pull a Dark. That's definitely going on that list. Dark Hole isn't. It's a card that works with a monster that we pulled 3 copies of. That's a UR. Like, it definitely is very important. So that'll go on there. What else is there? Monster Combo, Warrior Turbo, Earth Warrior Turbo. No, these are all old ass decks. These are old ass. I haven't touched in a while. I could probably get up. I could probably delete some of these. Yeah, they're old decks. Earth Warrior, Normal Monster, Diamond 2. Yeah, this is our Diamond deck that we got into last time. Does anybody remember the last time I got into Diamond? I actually couldn't find the episode. I don't know what episode it was. I was actually looking for it. I was like, when's the last time I went to Diamond? I couldn't find that episode. I remember I went to Diamond once, and I found that episode. I went to Diamond a second time, and I honestly could not remember that episode. Yeah, because this is Diamond Deck 1. This is how we got to Diamond the first time. And this is Diamond Deck 2. And I could not find it. I could not find the episode where I got to it. But it's actually crazy, because you, like, look at this, and, like, all of our modern decks would absolutely obliterate this deck. But, like, the game has shifted so much that it's like this used to be enough to get to Diamond. Same thing with this. But now it's like Diamond is so competitive. Just to get to Diamond is so competitive. If you go back and watch the episode where we got to Diamond last time, well, we did it with like... We were playing against so many different decks. Like, I think our rank up game was against like Nemesis. We played against like Dogmatica one duel, like pure Dogmatica. The next duel it would be yeah, it would be like Voiceless Voice and like Sword Soul. It would be like all of these decks that, you know, they were just okay. But now it's like, geez, it's like ridiculous how much more competitive it is now. And I don't know how they sped up the game so fast. Okay, I might be playing a few different decks today for old time's sake. I'm gonna play the rank 4 deck. I haven't touched this deck in so long. Something's prohibited. What happened? What is prohibited in this deck? What is it? Oh, I have a 16 card extra deck. Oh yeah, I added this Bujinki I pulled. You really need him. Yeah, if you link summon him, you can summon one from your hand, from your hand, and from the. I don't think we need that right now. So we'll just go with this. This deck is always cool. It used to be just a pure rank 4 deck. Now it's like a rank 4 deck that also has a. It's a pure rank 4. It used to be pure rank 4. Now it's a rank 4 deck that also has an engine for fusing, which is kind of cool. Okay, one thing I will say about this deck is this deck still feels like a. This deck feels still like a like a Masochist deck, like our Marincess deck and our Sword Soul deck. They really just at this point feel like bad builds of okay decks. This actually still feels like a Masochist deck. I still feel like if I looked at this, or if somebody looked at this, they'd be like, "What in the hell is he playing?" Like that's the feeling that this deck gives you. Whereas those other decks absolutely do not give you that feeling. Oof, that's pretty good. What do we have here? Illusion. That's never fun. That is never fun. But we have a Droplets, which is good. We have a Droplets if he starts going off. Okay. Can this be destroyed by battle? Blah, 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 blah. It can be destroyed by battle. Okay, so I always say the big problem with this deck is it struggles very much. It struggles very, very much with attack power. So We're going to try our best here, but this deck definitely does struggle with attack power. Copy this. This card is normal summon add a fish. That way we have some, not only, I guess never mind. This card is normal summon add a fish or shark. Okay. Oh yeah, its effects are negated. Right, I haven't touched this in so long. Totally forgot. Okay. Now we make, I think, Photon as always. I think we make Photon. I think he's our best bet. That's the other thing about this deck is it is a little boring. We basically make the same thing over and over and over and over. We make a Photon Lord. And then we sit on Floodgates. So you kind of, I understand why people don't love to watch it. Eternal Galaxy, yes, to hand. I understand why people don't love to watch this deck. What does this do? It makes me set cards first. Oh, this like perfectly counters me. It's whatever, because what I have in hand, I have Forbidden Droplets, so I'm good. It doesn't matter. Set this, and then we can activate it instantly. This literally just plays specifically around Forbidden Droplets, but it's fine because we will do our thing. It's fine. Go here, 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 on yes, and that's it. And then we just go to end phase. Yeah, it literally plays specifically against our Forbidden Droplets. Which does suck. So we'll go activate Eternal Galaxy, switch this out. Yeah, go into Photon Lord, summon him in attack mode because we want to bait him kind of into attacking. Yeah. And the problem is we have the Buzzsaw Shark, so if he attacks Buzzsaw Shark, I gotta send something total. Oh, he has a Lava Golem. What can we do about that? Nothing, I guess. We activate There Can Be Only One, and we sit on a Lava Golem. That's all I can say. And he's playing Deception, Simple Spoils. It's kind of an important starter. It's a really important card. I'm going to go ahead and negate that. Yeah, I'm going to negate that. Because at this point, right, because I'm going to negate that, and he has 3 cards left. 3 unknown cards and this. So that's in the graveyard. I have, yeah, I'm not in a bad spot myself. I'm going to destroy 2 cards. That's fine. That's fine. Send a spell trap. Again, this is actually kind of fine. Whatever he sends, he can banish. And I don't think he realizes this because to some people, I swear, Necro Valley is invisible. It's like it doesn't exist to them. But sometimes Necro Valley is a little bit of a funny card because it lets you commit to stuff. But it just gets negated. So that's why it's kind of interesting. It's not like other cards will prevent you from doing stuff like barrier statues and like fossil dino. They'll actively prevent you from doing stuff. This card doesn't prevent you from doing, like, this doesn't prevent you from doing anything. You just can't banish. You can't activate anything in the graveyard. I mean, you can't like reset things. See, like right now he can't banish this. He's probably trying to do it. He's like, why can't I do it? He's confused. But that's the beauty of Necro Valley. It just the first effect prevents things. The second effect does the other thing. So okay, so let's try. Yeah, we got to redo this. We got to do this. Now I'm realizing my misplay earlier. I should have not done Buzzsaw Shark. I should have summoned Buzzsaw Shark because I had drew 2 waters. I was blessed and I threw away my blessings. I shouldn't have done that. I actually was. I was blessed. I had Buzzsaw Shark and I should have used Buzzsaw Shark to summon another Buzzsaw Shark earlier because I had the Shathana. Because I could have used targeted Shathana, summoned another Buzzsaw Shark, and I would have been good. But instead I made the mistake of not doing that. That was a huge mistake. I should not have done that. Yeah, I should not have done that. Now I could have used the surfacing. I could have summoned a surfacing Big Jaws, and I would have had a Time Thief, and this would have been a done deal. Because Time Thief, Lava Golem, I'm taking things off the top of his deck, Necro Valley, Forbidden Droplets. I probably would have won this game. So I screwed up there, but it is what it is. We live with it. And he scoops. Okay, awesome. So we are in Platinum 3. We get 2 packs. We went second. We won. Obviously, they bricked, but it is what it is. And we get a bunch of these packs. Okay, here's what my opponent's playing. 60 card, Diabell Star, pile. This kind of, no wonder he bricked. He's not playing. He's literally just playing Diabell Star. This guy loves Diabell Star. He's not even playing all the other stuff. Literally the queen, the king. Yeah, he's not even... None of the white forest stuff. He's got... That's a crazy royal rare. Full art royal rare. God damn. We gotta pull that. Okay, so I just remembered. There's these things in the store. These things do kind of matter because you literally save money by buying them. Usually. Especially if you get like these. Like this is 5 packs. You literally save some gems by doing this. And you get a guaranteed SR. Yeah, by doing this, yeah, it's 50 less. It's 50 less points. So I've won 2. I gotta win 2 more if I win another one, and then if I do another one, I'll do another one. But yeah, it just saves you money. It saves you gems, and you get a free item, and you get a guaranteed SR. It's a no-brainer. I'm just gonna wait and wait till I pack up the enough packs, and then also we have 57 of these to open. Well, at this point, Kraken. I was gonna say a barrier statue. Are we even looking for barrier statues at this point? Because I mean, the Earth one just got hit. So what are we really looking for in here? I think I think it's a wrap for this pack. I think it's Kraken or bust. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have all the barrier. We have this. We have not this. We actually have all the ones that aren't banned. The ones that are banned, we don't have, and they usually remove them from the pack once they are banned, so we won't have them once they are. All right. So one other thing we got to keep in mind. When we first started this challenge, I think Fualos wasn't even out yet. So this is what kind of makes this deck impressive, and you can just see it right now. Like, if they did Fualos us, we're letting them draw 1. So it's not even that big of a deal. That's what's kind of crazy. Like, it wouldn't even be that big of a deal. This is from what I can see, a 2 Exceed summon hand. At least 2 Exceed summon. And if we want to, it can be... Yeah, it can be actually a fusion and an Exceed if we want to. So we're going to do this. And I can just, like, what else I like about this deck? I can talk freely. Like, I'm not comboing. I'm not stressing at all. This timer's going down. I don't give, like, my turn's going to be at max. Like, I'm not even going to take that long. I'm not stressing at all. Do we want a free summon? I'll take it. Yeah, we add this. When it's added, we get the special. Yeah, I'm not stressing at all. We get the fuse. The draw doesn't matter because I'm going to be using everybody anyway. Yeah, I'm going to be using everybody anyway. That draw doesn't mean shit. Activate. To fuse. We make Iowas. Boom. Boom. Use these 2. Iowas steals a monster. Cool. Alright, round 2. Activate Commandant. Add Necro Valley. Don't need to activate it yet, we're just adding it. Yep, activate this. Summon back. If we really... No, it doesn't matter. I'm tripping. I was about to say something. I was straight lies. I wasn't even going to go there. I was about to straight lie. Galaxy Photon. He's the monster negate with the protection's kind of insane. We used to play a lot more Photon cards in the actual deck. But we cut a lot of them. He's just in like 90% of situations he's just better than Time Thief. But then we also did have what's his name too. He came in clutch sometimes. We used to have Baguska. Sometimes we made the Baguska if our board was a little weak. What's up with this deck? All of a sudden it's making these crazy ass boards. What's going on? We don't play it for a while. Like, yo, come back. This shit's not bad at all. And what was really what would Fualos have done here? Fualos would have stopped giving them 2 monsters. I could have been conservative. I would have summoned 1. This isn't even bad. No wonder this deck got to diamond. Now I'm starting to have like little flashbacks. This is a quick effect target. Steal. This is going to turn into a monster negate. Obviously, floodgate. Steal. So we get to steal 2 monsters. Floodgate. This shit's not even bad. It's not bad at all. If you ask me. And I didn't really have to commit much. Like I said, we didn't even spend 100 seconds. We didn't even spend 100 seconds. I spent more time talking than playing. He's probably playing Ancient Gears, which is bad. Which is bad for us because then they could just like heavy storm. Like if he doesn't have the board breakers, this is great. If he does have the board breakers, we're in rough shape right now. We'll see. Because this really, yeah, if he doesn't have board breakers, this is not bad at all. But if he does, it's like we just lose. It is what it is. Like sometimes you lose coin flips. I mean, in this case, we won the coin flips. Sometimes you win coin flips and they're playing something ridiculous like this. It happens. Like it just happens. You can't stress about it. You can't think about it. That's what I've learned in life, especially in this challenge. Like, it's taught me so much. You have to let go sometimes. Like, sometimes you can get stressed, you can get angry, and it's frustrating. But, like, you win a coin flip, they go second, and they're playing 3 million board breakers. It's just sometimes it happens. Alright, turned out they didn't have anything anyway. So, they scooped, and we won. Awesome. So, now we have 4 packs built up. I have to get another win in order to open a 5-pack, because I'll open the 5-pack plus 1 more additional card. So, boom, right there. Look at that. We've got... yeah, some more legacy tickets. Awesome. Okay, here's what my opponent was playing. I've never seen this. I will say I've never seen this. It's kind of impressive. We've got the Morganite card, the main deck monster, so that he can get a time tearing. Going second, I guess. 1 Day of Peace in an OTK deck. Why? Maybe he's probably playing some sort of a going first version. I don't know. He's also got these guys, the Horus package in here. I've never seen this build. I almost kind of want to try it. I've never seen this build. Now, here's the weird thing. He's playing 3 trap cards. This one you just place directly. This, can you place this? I don't remember. I don't think you can. From a hand, you set it. Okay, it sets itself. The problem, this guy doesn't let you set cards if you use him. Very interesting deck. I can't say I've ever seen it. I've never seen it. It's an interesting, very interesting deck. I kind of want to play it for the fun of it. It looks kind of cool. Might save this for later. Very interesting looking deck. Because there is some, like, it's not totally dumb. There are some synergies. And, like, sometimes people will be playing decks and it's just the most ridiculous combination of things. There are some synergies. There are some benefits to having some of these cards in the graveyard for sure. It is kind of weird that he's not playing certain guys. Like, I don't know if maybe he forgot, but like, he's not playing. And maybe, hopefully he watches this and sees this, but he really should be playing. Where's this guy? The new guy. Where's the new guy? This guy. This guy's a graveyard effect. He should absolutely be banished this to place a continuous trap. Why is he not playing him? That seems like it works so well with this Horus package, like incredibly well. Really, that's how you place this into your back row in OTK. I don't know why you wouldn't be playing that, but what do I know, right? So, yeah, cool. I'm starting to understand why this deck got to Diamond. I'm starting to remember it. I'm starting to remember it because this deck does a lot. It produces a lot without committing to a lot. I think that is probably the best explanation for it. Because I've taken so much time to play so many other decks. And it's kind of insane that here we are back on this deck and it's performing so well. Even though we played against a guy that bricked and then we also played against a guy who just scooped. But like our boards were really good. Our boards were really good. So I would say there's a few reasons. Number one, the margin for error on this deck is very low. It actually might take even less skill than our Stun No Fun deck. Because at least with Stun, you have to know a lot of random ass rulings about like damage calculation and whether attack points go back to the way they were or not. How floodgates interact. Like there's actually some things, like I know it's like supposed to be a brainless deck, but there's actually some things you do need to know for Stun No Fun. Like you actually need to do a little bit of thinking for that deck. This deck is the margin of error for it is very low. The playtime is very low. The board that it produces, I don't want to say it's like it's mostly 99% of the time it's Nibiru proof. It's 99% of the time Fualos proof. Perulia proof. It's kind of nice. It does struggle with power output. It does struggle with going second. Outside of that, like if this guy was 3,500 attack, I probably would never switch off this deck. That's the big problem. That's the big problem. I mean, maybe we lose right now because this is exactly the type of deck we lose against when they summon a monster that's, you know, they summon 4 monsters that are 5,000 attack. Like they summon 4 monsters at 3,000 plus attack. I just lose. But like outside of that, like this deck is like really, really good. It's so good. It just can't produce a monster that's big. That's the one issue with it. And when you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh, they matter. Like I wish attack points didn't matter, but no, they do. That's the other thing that the deck can do too. It has so many, like, it can play such powerful spell trap cards. It doesn't have to worry about hand traps. Can play all of like the Necro Valley because there's no negative, there's no negative impact in not playing Necro Valley. The only card we have that works with it is Monster Reborn. What else? It can play all of these powerful trap cards right here because, like with Marincess, you eat up your own zones, so you can't play. You eat up your own zones, so you can't play all of these awesome spawn trap cards. In this deck, it doesn't matter. This guy just summoned a big ass synchro back there. Yeah, I told you. See, like, I have no way to out this. Can I be destroyed by an opponent's card effect? I have no way to out this card. That's the problem. It's like you go second, you have nothing you can really do. And I know some of you guys have been like, yo, play Kaijus. You have Kaijus, you have Santa Claus, you have this, and this. But it's like, dude, that stuff is really good. But this deck's power output is so weak, I can't even out the Santa Claus, like, half the time. Santa Claus 2,500 defense, our strongest monster is 2,500 attack. If I summon Santa Claus on their board, I can't even out it. So that's kind of the problem with this deck. Is it's like all the monsters are so damn weak. Okay, so here's what we do. We've got there can be only one. Usually with a situation like this, you rely on your opponent's stupidity. That's usually what's going to happen here. We also have Forbidden Droplets. I guess that is not bad. We have one of 2 plays that we can really make. We have a few plays that we can make, not just one of 2. I guess we start with Spell Power Mastery. Why not? We bait something. They obviously don't have Droll. They don't have hands, so I know that. We activate that, start baiting some stuff. Okay, cool. They're gonna let us do that. We add him. Okay. Spell counters. Yeah, whatever. We activate instant fusion. Instant contact, not fusion. Might as well be fusion. It's the way we use it. Okay, he's gonna activate Dominus Impulse. That's fine. It was a bait, so I'm cool with that. Why does everyone, is this given away for free somewhere? Why does everyone have a Royal Rare Dominus Impulse full art? Was this like just given to people? Did I actually miss something for real? Because now I'm starting to like second guess myself. Did they actually give this away for free and I missed it? Like everybody has a Dominus Impulse Royal Rare. Normal summon. What is this? Summon from hand too? Yeah, its effects are negated. We don't want that. Oh, yeah, we can also make synchros too if we wanted to. I don't think there's any. Actually, funny enough, no, I wouldn't. It doesn't work like that. Okay, I think we go in Endymion. Even though I know he's got like Fiendish Chain probably and like random stuff like that. We activate this, attach to itself. We kind of have to. Zorora would have been bad. Yeah, this when your opponent activates, destroy it. He's going to destroy our monster. Nothing we can really do about that. I think we just lose here. We don't lose here, but like we probably lose here. Because let's say I think we lose here because even 65 divided by 2 plus 3,000 is still not enough. I guess we could just set and then pass. We'll try to fight it out just because we're in platinum and this is a rank up game. Yeah, just because this is platinum in a rank up game, we'll try to fight it out. But I mean, like, obviously, this is an uphill battle and a half. He has no monster negates right now, which is kind of good. I mean, he has a monster negate. He doesn't have both of my cards activated in the battle phase, so I'm good. So we start with there can be only one. He's going to pick one to keep, one to get rid of. And your opponent activates an effect. Any effect. So I guess he could just pop my card. Yep, so he's going to pop my card. And that'll just scoop it up. I said that is the big weakness of the deck. It's like... But which one of our decks, other than Sword Soul, unless it's built to go second, can go second? I don't think any of them can. Because our hand trap lineup is limited. We do have like Lightning Storms, but we don't main deck it because we need that space for the main. We need it for like doing combos, so it's rough. Okay, so this guy again had the Royal Rare. I don't know. Did they give this away for free on some... Like, did I miss it for real? Because it seems like everyone has it. Okay, we won the coin flip, and the hand's not bad again. The hand is not bad again. We have 1 level 4, 2 level 4s. I don't know what he's doing. Hey, I'm activating a spell, so he's a free special summon. We've got some plays, and then we've got Spell Card, Monster Reborn. So we'll start with a Miracle Contact. We drew a pretty good hand. We got a lot of spells here. I'll do that. Hit a Spell Power Mastery next. Grab ourselves an Endymion. Let me check real quick. Does this lock us into Exceeds for the rest of the turn? Okay, good to know. For the rest of the turn. So we hit the floor with our Endymion. Activate. Target itself. Grab the Artemis. Artemis to search. Do we again? Any scoops. Okay, awesome. I was going to say, do we go with the quick effect steal? Do we go with the other thing? Doesn't matter. They're out of here. Okay, here's what my opponent was playing. They were going second. Would I have beaten them? I don't know. We had the quick effect steal. How much would that have done against this deck? You know what would have done a lot against this deck? Necro Valley. Necro Valley would have actually done a lot against this deck. But obviously, he thought we were playing a much better deck than we actually were, which I'm very happy with. Alright, so now we get to open one of the fancy packs here. And, yeah, Winged Dragon of Raw or Spore. It's a very big contrast, these two. Happy little Spore. God of Yu-Gi-Oh! He looks happy. I hope I'm happy after I open this, so why not? We'll go with him. So we have 6 packs to open because we won 3 games. Shit is looking rough, but fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. They always hide. They always hide, right? They always hide URs. We were just talking about how we need those prank kid cards. We have so many low rarity cards we need. We're not stressing. All right. Artifact Shield. XX Saber. Argo Stars. Searing Firewall. Magical Dustin Mop. Retaliating Sea. That's a decent card. I'll take that. Catapult Zone. I don't know how many copies of Retaliating Sea I have, but depending on the meta, that card can really come in clutch sometimes. Sofa Cord card. Guy of the Fierce Knight. Inherited Fortune. It's a Fortune Lady card, meaning it's probably not going to be good. Evil Sworn. Starling Thing. Apple Magician Girl. Rampart Blaster. That guy. The guy who causes an infinite combo in 6 Samurais where they summon till the end of time and can pretty much do anything. Wow, here's a pack. I'll take another one of those. I don't know if I've got 3. I'll take an Air Knight Parshath. We have a Hollow under here. TG Wonder Magician. Cool card. It can synchro summon during your opponent's turn. Yeah. When it's summoned, target spell trap card destroy. If this card on the field is destroyed, draw a card. Like, nothing on this card's bad. Its requirements aren't really great, and I'm not trying to play TGs. They're not very good. I guess the only issue with this card, it used to be something you just cheated out for free, but now you actually have to summon it. This card's actually a decent card, depending on the format. And then we've got XYZ Reborn. Okay, so under here we have a Hollow, which is Goblin Biker Boom Mock. Once per chain, if this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can detach one Exceed material, special summon. It's a level 3. The only problem with this card is it's a level 3, and we have rank 4s. Under here, Gladiator Beast. Not a bad guy, not a bad card. Like, in terms of Gladiator Beast, not a bad card. One of the better gladiator beasts, and this is one of the new ones, so obviously it's very good, and you need it to fuse into the new fusion, this thing. So, like, it's not a bad card. I need so many components to make this usable. Alright, you are, under here, is Tears of Overroot. Can I use this? Target one card your opponent controls and one card in their graveyard. Send that card on the field to the graveyard. If you do, set the other card. If I remember correctly, I have a card that searches this. If I remember correctly. Yeah, I think I do. Target a monster in your opponent's graveyard. I didn't even... You know what's crazy? I said that, but I didn't even comprehend it. What did it say? Target a monster your opponent controls, one card in the graveyard. Send that card the field to the graveyard. Set the other card. Okay, so it can send a monster on the field to the graveyard and then set one back from the graveyard. Or it's, I guess, or a spell trap card. Why you would want to, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't seem really that incredible. Like I said, I think we have a card that searches it for free, which is this. Yeah, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard, special summon it to your opponent's field, then banish one monster your opponent controls. Then, if your opponent has a banished monster, return one of them to the graveyard. So this is banish 2 cards. I'm a little confused. Is this banish 2 cards or not? What does it do? Okay, target a monster, special summon it, then banish one monster your opponent controls. Then, if your opponent banished, return one of them to the graveyard. So it just banishes a monster on the board. And then the other one goes back to the graveyard. But I guess the negative is that they might float into something. You banish this card from your graveyard, except the turn it was sent there. Target one level 1 monster in your graveyard. Shuffle that monster into the deck. Then set one of the card we just pulled. Tears of Underroot, Tears of Overroot, Tears of Afterroot. So this, or the one we just pulled, or whatever the hell, the one that we don't have. This is Overroot. And there's Underroot out there too. Oh, I guess they show me right here. Underroot, which is low rarity. Target 5 cards in your opponent's graveyard, same. And the same number of your opponent's banished cards. Banish those targets if you do return. This is just some nonsense. So it's like a complicated... It's like a complicated DD Crow. This is not a bad little group of cards here. The interesting thing, I don't know what is the intention, what deck you're supposed to use this with, but oddly enough, all of this works with our trap deck, our 60-card trap deck, which happens to use Yugioh. This would work in that deck. This would work in that deck, very much so. Underroot, over all this shit, banishing, where you return Yugioh into the deck, and then you get to set the Tear of Underroot for free. Like that doesn't seem bad at all. This actually seems pretty cool. So I'll look into that afterwards. That's not... But that deck has so many cards right now. Like the problem with that deck is like realistically we're going second with a trap deck. It's an uphill battle. Scrap Mind Reader, Salamangrate Mole, this guy, Dogmatica, that guy, this, and Spellbook of Power. One more pack out of this group. It's glowing, and I think it's a guaranteed SR probably here. That's the way those usually work. Insector, Super Heavy Samurai, Rock Scales, Galaxy Summoner, Left Arm Offering for the going second trap deck. Wow, that's actually kind of crazy. I can't believe you just pulled this. That works for that. We were just talking about that deck. A guaranteed SR right here. I'm never going to use that because that is a very high rarity deck to get everything for. Rose Bell of Revelation. Okay, add a plant monster with 2400 or more attack from your deck to your hand. That's not bad. Banish this card from grave, special summon a plant with 2500 or more attack. Okay, that's not bad too. I need a copy of this in real life for a certain purpose. That's not bad. What do we have under here? Regenesis. Just Regenesis. Take a Regenesis monster from your deck, either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. Or if you control a Regenesis monster, you can add one monster. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. If this card is in your graveyard, except the turn, you banish it, target when adjusting a special. This is not bad. Obviously, it goes in the Regenesis deck. Yeah, I think I'm going to open another one of these packs. I think these are pretty good luck. It's a nice little shake-up. Do we apply that? Not right now. Okay, so what we can use this. We can use this. We do have a Regenesis deck. We can definitely use this. And this, I don't think we can use, but I'm sure we'll find a purpose eventually. I mean, we do have... Well, we can use it. We haven't built it yet, but we have nearly the entire archetype of the teardrop girls. I forget what they're called. Whatever the hell they're called. Rikas. We have almost the entire Rika archetype. This card's really pretty good. Okay, let's do some investigation here. So that was actually a huge pull. We're 60 card traps. We always mix shit up. There's so many cards. This is our going second trap deck, which is also a 60 card trap deck. I think without a doubt. Let me go to newest first. Order obtained. I think without a doubt we're throwing in this, because this searches grass looks greener. Like when I see this card, the grass looks greener is in my mind already. Next, this does not go here, but what card? The wicked overroot, whatever, underroot. Where's that card at? So I thought I was losing it for a second. Tears of overroot. Related cards. We throw this in. I think that's not so bad. This deck definitely needs to be reduced for sure. We could just get rid of this whole going second thing. We could do that and just like play it going first. Play it going first. Worst case scenario, we go second. But like, we can definitely change this to a going first card, and that would ease like a going first deck, and that would easily reduce the amount of cards in here. Because I'd get rid of Tiamaton. I'd get rid of maybe the Bestials. They're a little out of meta right now. I'd keep some of these bigger monsters. Or we can just keep leaning into this whole going second. Yeah, but if this deck changes to a going first deck, this deck radically changes if it becomes a going first deck. Because, like, I have to take out stuff like this. I have to take out stuff like scheduling. Like, so many of these cards just disappear, and this becomes, like, a complete, like... It's just a complete going first deck. This is very much a fun deck, but... One thing I've realized, because I realized this... Even if this deck was better than it is, and I think it's a decent deck, even if it was better than I thought, because this is, and again, this is me. Of all the, like, this is me. This deck I created by myself. Even so, if I talk shit about it, it's about my own deck. This deck, the problem with it is, it takes so long to play. So sometimes, and I've done this in the past, I've recorded an episode where I've played this deck, and the entire episode is like 2 duels. It'll be like an hour and a half. It'll be like 2-3 duels. Because I have to wait for my opponent to go. Then I have to break the board, and the board's not like, it's not like I click a button, I break. It's not like I lightning storm, it's not like I kaiju lightning storm, and then I just game. Because I kaiju, I lightning storm, and I set 3 and pass. So the problem is it takes time to like grind out a game. This, like, legitimately, it's not uncommon for a duel to last 45 minutes with this deck. And it's fun to watch and it's fun to play. But it's not really, like, we're not going to get you can't get the diamond on this deck. It just takes too long. You can get the diamond. If I wasn't recording, I could maybe get the diamond on this deck. But I can't get the diamond if I'm trying to record an hour and a half episode and I have a limited amount of time. It's just not possible. But it is very fun. So I'll keep it in mind. Now, Regenesis is another deck. That deck is... We've just been pulling a lot for it. This is not that old of an archetype. I don't know why we keep pulling cards for it. I'll take them, though. I will take it. I don't know. It's really not that old of a deck. We pulled another Dragon recently. We pulled Sage. We just pulled this. It's kind of crazy. Like, no one really plays this, as I've been told. But I'll save that. No, it's actually kind of crazy. We've pulled so much for this archetype, considering the fact that, like, again, it's not that old. It's not that old. We have so much of it. We're missing 2 cards. We're missing 2 cards. Kind of crazy. All right. We just won the coin flip. It's not a bad hand. I got to remember what this thing does. Sending 1 card from your hand. Special arise. Okay, you can send any card. Special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Summon this way. Cannot, except for exceeds. That's fine. I'm trying to say, can I get to a rank... 2 rank 4s here? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. What's the other one I'm searching? This card is normal. Summoned. You can special arise yell monster. Okay. Yeah, let me investigate a little. This is another, like, I can just read shit. This is great. Who do I have? I have sword too. This card's normal special summon, add a light pyro, which I don't have. Other than the one that I could search. If you have a Yugioh. Okay, so we have some cards that are a little extra here. I think we just go the Endymion route. I think we just go with this route. Then we go here, activate. Target this, attach a Magistus Moon Maiden. Activate this. I think we just search Crowley. Yes, I think we just activate Special Crowley. I don't think we activate Diffuse now. Activate the effect to draw. I'll take that. Put this back. I'll take that. The issue here is we have really nothing else to do. Like, we can go... Yeah, we can go Galaxy Package, Necro Valley, Fiendish Chain, save Ice Yugioh for a later date for next turn. We save that for next turn. If we want to get rid of our Necro Valley or something, I think we just do that. So we go Galaxy Photon. Galaxy Photon to search. Yeah, activate. Detach. We already have a light anyway, so we just get rid of Endymion. Add this to hand. And I think we just sit on Necro Valley. Fiendish Chain. Galaxy Eyes. Save these for later. On, yes, end phase. Okay, this isn't bad. Again, we have a Floodgate, 2 interruptions. With very little... technically 3 Bestial. If they get rid of this, the Bestial's live, so it's not bad. We instantly go into this. Yeah, we instantly go into this. Obviously, they can have something. Red Reboot. Oof. Damn, that's bad. Well, it sucks, but sometimes you lose to this stuff. Like, sometimes people are just, like, main decking Red Reboot for no reason. Like, it is what it is. Nothing I can really do about that. Sometimes people are literally just main decking Red Reboot. I think he's playing Ancient Gears, so I'm just going to put there can be only one into the back row. Sometimes people are just literally just main decking, like, specific outs to things you're playing. It is what it is. What can I do? And it's one of those situations, like I said before, it's like if I was playing... Now, Necro Valley's going to hurt. Necro Valley's going to hurt him. How much? I don't know yet, but it's going to hurt. It's one of those things, like I said before, it's like I can't really prepare for dumb shit. I can't prepare for Kaijus. I can't prepare for Red Reboot. I can't prepare for this stuff. I can't play around it. It is what it is. It's a best of one format. Sometimes you're going to run into stuff like this. Like, you're just going to run into somebody main decking Red Reboot for no reason whatsoever. You're going to run into somebody who's main decking Kaijus, main decking Raw Sphere mode, and you made the grave sin of summoning 3 monsters. Sometimes you'll summon 1 monster and they'll have Lava Golem and they can't summon it. Sometimes you summon 2 monsters exactly and you just get outed. It's just, unfortunately, it is what it is. That's the name of the game here in Platinum. Gold and Platinum is it's full of foolishness. Like, sometimes you just lose to a Red Reboot for no reason. Like, we have Red Reboot, funny enough. We just don't use it. Like, we have Red Reboot. We have nothing to do with it. Which one is he going to summon? Ancient Gear. This guy's unaffected by spells, traps. How in the world do I out this guy? He's not unaffected by monster effects. That's how I out him. So he's going to attack here. Next turn. Right now he can't be targeted. It's only the turn he's summoned. So next turn he can be summoned. If I can make something, I just beat him. Like, yeah. So he gets to attack. I can't do anything about it. If I can make a SP Little Knight, I can beat him. Yeah, if I can make an SP Little Knight, I can beat him. Okay. I can use this effect, special summon 1 from the deck. Bestial Baldrake, can't do that. Okay, end phase, alright. He's unaffected by spells and traps. Unaffected by spells and traps. That's not helping anything. Okay, let's come up with a little plan here. Unaffected by spells and traps. What do I have from the extra deck to beat him? I can send Wonky Quartet over there. It's not a terrible idea. We can send Wonky Quartet. Oh wait, he's Silent Honor Arc just out this. I think Silent Honor Arc just straight outs this. Yeah, unaffected. Okay, hold on. The turn they were normal summon, special summon ancient gear monsters. Okay. Funny enough, I think this guy, this giant boss monster here, is just outed with Silent Honor Arc. So, I think that's what we do. So we normal summon this, right? That'll let us special summon another one. We normal summon this. Activate effect. No, I don't want to ash myself. I will summon Ice, the Sword Ryziel. I have the effect, but it's pointless. Yeah, I think we can go Wonky Quartet. SP Little Knight would be cool, but I can't really go into the extra deck first here. I can't. So, I think we won here. I think we just go with these two. I think we go with these two. Silent Honor Arc. We activate Silent Honor Arc. Detach 2. Take this. Put it as material. Attack over this. And, I mean, our follow-up is literally There Can Be Only One and Fiendish Chain and Ash Blossom. So I think we probably win this duel, unless he draws something absolutely ridiculous here. I think we win. Yeah, unless things go absolutely insane. Our hand has, we have so much follow-up. We have 4 interruptions. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. That adds an Ancient Gear Spot Trap, yeah. I have the Ash for the Catapult, actually, so that's fine. I can't respond to any. I can't respond to anything because of Fortress. I can't respond to anything. So if he summons a low attack monster, that'd be perfect right now, because there can only be one. Never mind, he's gonna summon some big shit. But I do have Fiendish Chain. Okay, he's gonna activate this. I can't respond to anything, of course. He's gonna Ancient Gear Fusion. I'm gonna put Chaining on, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make plays now. He's gonna discard Urgent Schedule. I have to activate things in between, so I'm gonna Fiendish Chain my own monster because I forgot his can't be targeted. It's my own fault. That's a moronic move, but then I'm gonna There Can Be Only One. That was dumb on my part. It is what it is. I forgot. This card is a little complicated to play around because nothing can be responded to at all. So it makes things. Oh, and he goes to end phase. All right, perfect. Nothing can be responded to at all. Spell card Monster Reborn can't be used because of the Bestial. So just turn that off. I think we just set this to defense. Put this face down. Let me go to end phase. We have one. Yeah, it's a little rough on my part. He's stuck on one monster, and as long as we keep setting things, we're good. He doesn't do piercing or anything like that. Yeah. I totally forgot. Yeah, they can't be. I don't know why he's not attacking me, though. That's his own decision there. Okay, Fiendish Chain, another one. Okay, this can be targeted now, so now I will set this Fiendish Chain. The cool thing about this Monster Reborn is I can get rid of it whenever I want to. Like, I literally can get rid of it whenever. It's just a matter of me wanting to. Like, I can get rid of this anytime. This anytime I want to. Yeah, like it'll be negated, but I can activate it at any time, so it's fine. This is level 6. This is level 3. I can't really do anything. Oh wait, I can make an SP Little Knight. I guess I can do that, right? I can summon Ash, make an SP Little Knight. Ash is useless as long as this is on the board. I can banish this card, I guess. This card is kind of insane. It's making everything worse. Yeah, I can make that. I can make an SP Little. I think SP Little Knight right now is a pretty decent idea. Just to have around. Because right now I literally can't Ash anything anyway. So I think we just go SP Little Knight. I can't attack directly anyway. So I think we just go SP Little Knight. Yeah, because right now we're like, we can't respond to anything. This shit's kind of crazy. We can go here. We can go here. Actually, I think we just out the big monster. Because then if he summons a smaller one, we can just Fiendish Chain the little monster. Obviously, no battle phase now, or at least I can't attack directly. And now I just go to end phase. It would have been nice to get a quick attack in there, but I couldn't. Now with that group, like I said, Ash is pretty much dead under Fortress. It's like it does nothing. SP Little Knight isn't even that great under Fortress, because again, I can't respond to anything. So if he activates anything Ancient Gear related, I can't respond in any way. This card is like so... If Ancient Gear is ever broken, it's this card. This card is going to be the reason it's broken. Alright, he's going to use Ancient Gear. He's probably going to make the Hunting Hound a Howitzer. Yeah, oof. This burns me for a stack every turn, and it's unaffected by all card effects. And it floats into anything, so this guy's a problem, actually. Yeah, end phase. Yeah, unaffected by everything, floats into anything. This guy's really annoying. Bestial, Magnum. Damn, I'm drawing every single Bestial ever right now. I have to out this thing because it's unaffected by everything. But it's fine. We're going to special summon Tribute. Yes, it's like the weirdest thing, but I have to do that. Battle phase. Yeah, this thing floats into anything. It's kind of crazy. Usually Necro Valley doesn't... Oh, no. Usually Necro Valley does nothing for us. Like, nothing against us, usually. But in this particular case, Necro Valley is really hurting us just because of our chain of draws. We drew like this, and this. And it's kind of interesting because it's like... He's going to summon Statue. Tribute this card, special summon Ancient. Okay. Damn, that splits it between 2 turns. That's bad for us. There you go. Main phase. I think we should go end phase. Not much I can do there. Yeah, because it splits it between 2 turns. Like honestly, no. We drew this. And we drew like the only 3 cards that actually work with Necro Valley. That don't work with Necro Valley in our deck. It kind of sucks. He can't, maybe he can't activate this effect. Tribute this card, special with Ancient Gear. Zorora. If only we had level 10. So we'll summon that out, Zorora. And I guess we attack, and then attack directly, leave him at just a bit of life points. And we attack over this. Yeah, attack over that, attack directly for 25. You can target one Magistus monster you control equipped with a Magistus from your extra deck. Okay, what I can do here is I can activate this, get it negated, and then equip this, and then I can pop a spell trap card, but I don't want to really pop Ancient Gear Fortress right now. So I can search maybe, that's what I'll do. Because right now this is negated anyway, might as well activate it. Yeah, it doesn't matter who I target, they're all negated. So I'll target this, it'll get negated by Necro Valley. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yep, gets negated. But the whole point is we just clear the area. Oh, I guess we can't. Or are we still in battle phase? We're still in battle phase, yeah. So we just activate this. Target itself. Yeah, forbidden. It's like, why would you do that right now? Does this miss timing? Actually, I'm curious. I don't know. Does this miss timing? And this card's destroyed, so it does miss time. He could negate this. I was gonna do one of a variety of things. I was either put Nina Renu to pop things, or I was gonna just like nothing I was gonna do is really that important anyway. Maybe I was gonna search just to thin my deck, but that's about it. So then we go to end phase here. And he scoops. Cool. Cool. Easy win there. Easy win. We ranked up. Like I said, this is the month of fun. I'm not even trying. I'm just trying out the decks that are good. And I'm in platinum, so I might as well try the decks that win instead of the decks that, like, I don't know, like, don't, like, experimental decks in platinum are just a little bit weird to do because you just lose so badly when you're trying decks that you don't know if they're going to work or not, so you end up just kind of stuck in platinum 5. So that's why we experimented with random decks at the beginning of the month. Now we're just playing kind of like the more fun decks / decks that win but are not our usual decks, because like I said, I haven't touched this in a long time. So here I am, I'm in platinum 2. Like I said before, I'm not even trying, and I'm in platinum 2, which is kind of insane. I think that platinum 2 is the highest that the Sword Soul deck has ever gotten to. This rank 4 deck, the highest it's ever been is platinum diamond 4, and then the highest Marincess has ever gone to was platinum 1 within, like, I think like 1 or 2 games of getting to diamond 5. So pretty impressive performance from this deck, considering I'm really not trying. All right, we won the coin flip, but our opponent just left. So because that happened, it ended up yeah, I think they just left before the game even started. Alright, we won the coin flip. This hand is pretty decent, I think. Yeah, this is the same Ryziel. Okay, so here's what we do. We go Shathana first. And we start with that. Maxi. That'll end that turn, I think. Well, does it end the turn? See, and this is why I think this deck is so good, right? So, okay, we let them draw 1. Now they went, not +1. They're neutral right now, right? 60 card deck. We normal summon Endymion. We activate Endymion to attach the girl. All right, we attach that. Even if they imperm us, that's fine. We have more plays. Like, that's the thing. If this had happened against the Marincess deck, look, we would have already lost. Hydral, whatever the hell that is, the Harmonia, Hydralis. If that had happened against the other deck, we would have already lost. Like, there's no question about it. So he's gonna destroy a card and then send a card. This is very frustrating, but it is what it is. So he's gonna summon that. He's gonna send that. So he's gonna bounce 1. He's gonna pop 1. It sucks, but it is what it is. And now he's going to pop or bounce 1, whatever. You can bounce this. I'll summon it next turn. So he'll do that. So we just activate Commandant. Necro Valley is very good against his deck. So we go activate this. Set Lost Wind. And honestly just pass. It sucks, but if they had done this to Marincess, we would have just lost. We would have just lost. Like, the second they opened Max C, the duel would have been over. Like, I would have had no chance in hell of winning. Like, if they, because I would have just had like 5 water monsters, maybe 1 spell trap. I would have just lost. No questions asked. The duel would have been over if that was Marincess. Now the question is, how much does this guy know about Necro Valley? That's a great question. Also, did they release the new support for this deck yet? Did they release the new support? I don't remember. I don't see it. I don't know. He's going to summon Bone Archfiend. That's fine. Like I said, how much does he know about Necro Valley is going to impact how far he gets. We'll see. So far we've won 3 packs. We're trying to get to... yeah, we've gotten to 3 packs. We're trying to get to... if we win another duel, we get to 4. He's going to decrease the level by 1. Making the level 6. The level 6 special summons back from graveyard, if I remember correctly. But the positive thing here is it special summons back from graveyard, but we have Necro Valley. So we'll see if what he's able to do here. I think he's going to increase. I think this might be a situation, unfortunately, I think this might be a situation where we have to, I think we might have to make a wonky quartet. I don't want to, but like I have no other choice. Crimson Gaia. I have no other choice. I have to make a wonky quartet. Because it's like my other cards can't out all of this. Harmonia. That should cook this, I'm not going to lie. That's kind of the power creep I've been talking about. Because like when we started this challenge, it's kind of insane to think about. There was no Fualos yet. There was no turn 0 plays at all. I think the strongest decks were like Sword Soul and Branded, old Branded, not new Branded. So like, it's actually kind of insane. This card's name becomes okay. It's kind of insane, yeah. How much things have changed since we started this challenge. It's so different. I don't think even what's it called was out yet. Oh, yeah, I don't think Snake Eye wasn't even out yet. I remember people were warning me. They're like, you know, your deck's not going to be as good when they were telling me, they were like, you know, your deck's not going to be nearly as good when Snake Eye comes out, because that Fire Barrier statue is going to suck. And that's crazy how much things are different now. It really is. Like a turn 0 play back then was like unthinkable. The closest thing was like, I remember we used to watch out for like Labyrinth. It was like, oh, Labyrinth has a turn 0 play, right? That might be that. It was either a hand trap or Labyrinth. Like it was something like a Harmonia. Was just like, it was, you couldn't even imagine it. It pops a card and it sends a card back to your hand on turn 0. It was like, you wouldn't even think of something like that. Pops plus bounces plus special summons a 2500 attack monster, all because you activated a monster effect. I'm gonna let that go. We're gonna use the Lost Wind for one of the bigger monsters because we're gonna have to. Because right now he's at game anyway, so I lose if I negate this. I need to negate. I have to cut this in half to even have a chance of winning. Honestly, I think I just lose no matter what. I have no attack power whatsoever. If I wasn't under Maxi, I probably would have summoned the Ice Ryziel at least in defense mode. But he kind of, he forced my hand there. Yeah, he forced my hand. There was nothing I can really do. Add a Centurion card. I could cut this in half because he's right now at 9,000. I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually Lost Wind this card. I'm going to cut this in half, prevent him from adding another Centurion card, permanently negate the whole protection effect. So that'll get cut in half, and now we survive by 500. If he keeps going, there's nothing I can do. But this puts us all out to like a decent situation where I think there's potential for it to be winnable. Unlikely, but there's potential. Now, the thing is, we are very low on life points. Very low on life points. So the only thing we really have left to do is... we have 500 life points. And he has a monster negate, right? Target and banished. Opponent activates a monster target when banished. Card shuffling into the deck. If you shuffled your own, destroy. If you shuffled your opponent's, negate that effect. So he has no monster negates. This thing's doing nothing right now. Bestial Magnum I can't use again. I kind of drew it with Necro Valley. Okay, so I think we can start with the Shithana. He has no monster negates. I think we just normal summon Ice Ryziel. And then we summon another Ryziel from deck. Yeah, and even if he negates this like with an Ash, we still have something. Summon this. Okay. Now here's a question. What do we do? Because we can go Silent Honor Arc, and we can take this as material, and then we can attack over this, but then we lose because Harmonious 500 attack more than us. So what do? We can summon this in defense, and then take this, right? Take this, put our monster in defense, and then we just wait for another turn to out this. Or we can just go roll and wonky quartet this thing and hope we just win. Because it'll just out the whole board. You can just wonky quartet. That's probably our best bet. Like I said, this next turn he can just go do everything he just did all over again, basically, depending on what his hand is. During your main phase, yeah, I think no matter what, we're just kind of fucked here. I think we're fucked no matter what. Red eyes are, yeah, because we can add that next turn. At least this will out the whole board, burn him a little bit. Maybe destroy a spirit, I don't know. We have this, and then potentially we have this, or this into defense, and then pass on that. So it's one of those two plays. We can go through the slow play, long play. This guy's basically handled. He's no problem. These two. This Harmonia is actually, this is what I mean. It's like it's actually causing trouble. I know it's like, oh, it's only a 2500 attack. But it's actually causing trouble for us because it's a big monster. And it's just kind of sitting here. He got it totally for free. And he bounced and popped one of our cards. So, like if this wasn't here, I could take this and I can attack over this and then I cleared his board. This Harmonia is really making things bad right now. So I think we'll go with this. Go with the Ryziels, decide. Or actually, hold on. We can just go to battle phase, attack over this first. Right? And then go into Silent Honor Arc. And then go into Silent Honor Arc. Take this. And then we can go into SB Little Knight. And then banish the Harmonia thing. I think that might be the plan. Go to battle phase. Battle phase attack over this. That floats into something. Never mind. Okay, main phase 2. Like I said, we can go into... I guess we do that. We can... Silent, because again, we can go Wonky Quartet, but that's very... I can clear the board without needing to Wonky Quartet. So I can go Silent Honor Arc here. 1, 2. Do that. Activate. 1, 2. Take this as material underneath. I just link these two away into SB Little Knight. I guess I clear the board. It's somewhat impressive, but again, it's... We activate this. Banish. Go to end phase. That's the best that I've got. Unfortunately, our life points are very, very low. We can keep him off his normal summons. We can do something here. We can do something here, potentially. It's not bad. That wasn't like what I did was they were good plays. They outed monsters that I shouldn't have been able to out. We outed 3 big monsters with a bunch of our little monsters. Like what we did was fairly impressive. The Harmonia really did fuck us up because at least if he didn't Harmonia us, we would have had maybe like an interruption on turn 1 or something. Yeah, we would have had some kind of turn 1 interruption if he hadn't used Harmonia. Yeah, he's gonna add Soul Resonator. And again, I gotta be careful. I only have 500 life points, so... This is like real masochist shit. This is difficult as hell. That is gonna be negated by Necro Valley. That's fine. Alright. Let me look. What does that do? It's cards in your hand or graveyard. Send one other card from your hand and a special summon. Yeah, it's literally getting negated. Don't care. Go ahead. Yep, negated. So, right now this monster's not doing much. You can place this card and 1 Centurion on your battle phase. He's got less attack than I do. Main phase 2. Okay, during your main phase you can place this card. You control on 1 other Centurion monster. Alright, so... Police something here. That's not bad at all. I will definitely take an Angel Statue right now. That is exactly the kind of thing we're looking for. It's a great draw. Interruption if we needed. Something else if we need. Like, that's a great draw. This is going to be negated. Yeah, it's negated. Yeah, okay. So, main phase 2. This is a great draw. Fantastic draw. I'll definitely take that. End phase, put chaining on. Activate it as soon as possible. That's a great draw. Against the Synchro deck? You kidding me? That's a great draw. 1800 attack, 1800 defense. Psh, I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a great draw. Yeah, he's going to do this again. This is smart play. Smart play, obviously. It's endless resources pretty much for him. Red zone, your opponent activates a monster for you control. And red dragon archfiend, a sticker monster, mentions it. Okay, so he's going to activate this. Add probably a bone, right? Let me read bone. He can special summon it. And then he locks himself. So I think SP Little Knight right now is pretty good. Activate SP Little Knight. Banish itself. Banish his monster. Keep him off monsters. Get his normal summon out of there. So that gets banished. That gets banished. Even if he searches the bone, it's 1800. He can't run over this. Plus, I kind of want to get my SP Little Knight out of there because it's very weak. So even if he searches bone here, it doesn't really do anything. Like, he can summon it. Good for him. But it's the end of the line when he summons it. And the next turn, I just run over that little ass resonator, and I'm good. Maybe I just run over the resonator. We could draw level 4, make a time thief, a trap card time thief. That wouldn't be too bad either. That would not be too bad either. Okay, he's gonna add Bone Archfiend as expected. Like I said, he could summon it, but it doesn't accomplish much at this point. Like, it's a great card for him, but it doesn't really help him. It's 1800 attack, so if he summons it in defense, that would be ideal for us. But because I'm cooking that little resonator as soon as he gets back out here. You go straight to that graveyard. Necro Valley is definitely hurting us a little bit with this Bestial Magnum up, but it's not nearly as hurtful as it is for him. Like, it's really hurting him. Like, the only reason... Yeah, I was going to say, it's cooking him. It's cooking him a lot more because it stops this. It also stops his regular level 6 combo that they do. It just stopped that completely. I just realized he can quick effect Synchro Summon on our turn, right? Including a Centurion. Good, good. Good. At least we can stop that. It's going to go straight to the end phase. Great. So he gets his Resonator. I get my monster back, which summon her. Dead in the middle. He gets his Resonator. We can make also a Crusade Avermax depending on what else we draw. That's not bad either. I'll take a Fiendish Chain. I'll take a Fiendish Chain for sure. I think we just flip this to attack, right? Because it's not like we have Fiendish Chain now, and now we have an extra layer of protection. We have an additional layer. We go to battle phase. We just run over their Soul Resonator. And then he gets the flow, but he's going to get negated, and he's going to try it anyway. So he's hoping it doesn't work out. I mean, he's hoping it works out, but, like, he can't. So we just attack there, main phase 2, set Fiendish Chain, go to end phase. Not so bad still. If we had drawn a level 4, we had a few different plays there. If we had drawn a level 4, I might just realize never mind. I was thinking of something else. He's going to set a card. I have what's it called? I have SP, not SP Little Knight. I have IP Masquerena, but I don't even play it in this deck because the deck doesn't really, it doesn't spam monsters like that, and it also XC locks itself multiple different ways. These guys XC lock you if you use Ice Rise, it locks itself, and then also what's his name locks you, the shark locks you. So it's like that's why I don't use that stuff. That's why I don't use that stuff. But I could, in theory, use, like, IP Masquerena. Okay, he's going to summon the Bone Archfiend. That's fine. That's fine. Going to send the Field Spell. Whatever. Like I said, if I want to get rid of this, I can. It's not a concern. Yeah, so he's going to summon Bone Archfiend. I have this to interrupt. If he makes a Synchro, I can interrupt. I have multiple interruptions, so I'm good. I have the negate here, this here, this here. I have 3 stages of interruption plus Necro Valley, Bestial Magnum if you manage to get rid of it. So that's what I like about this deck. It's just very low cost interruptions. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the best. It's not a lot of interruptions, but they're very low cost interruptions. Like, I didn't really have to do anything. Like, I just drew Fiendish Chain. This has 3 different stage of interruptions. I didn't do anything special here. He's going to summon that. That's fine. He has a level 7 here if he wants to. I don't know if he can... Yeah, he can manipulate any monster. It's fine. He could also go level 7. Oh, he could just Synchro here, and I could just Azuroon. Make Blade. Let me read this, dude. Target 1 card on the field, destroy. If this card on the field, target 1 face-up monster can attack. Yeah, I think we just Angel Statue and get rid of this. I think we Angel Statue. We can also Fiendish Chain. The problem with Fiendish Chain is then I have to get over this 2500 attack monster. I think we just activate this, tribute itself, and negate this summon. Yeah, I just negate the summon, and then I don't have to deal with it. And I can do another 16 next turn and not have to worry about anything. The problem with Fiendish, like, I can negate it, but then what? You know, it's like, then what? I'm just kind of stuck there. This is much better. And then if we draw just a big monster, it's helpful. Okay, that's not the best, not the worst, but it's a monster and it does damage, so. Yeah, we summon that in attack mode. It's 18. 1800 attack. I'll take it. Okay, he has this trap card. When your opponent activates a card you control, or a Synchro Monster is destroyed, you can target and banish Dark Dragons. Any Dark Dragon? Hold on. Synchro. Okay. Scared me there. Okay, never mind. Okay, now I think we should go to battle. Let me see what else I can go into here. Ooh, the Moon Maiden. What's that going to do for us? Nothing, probably. Another Magician's Monster, normal person. You control this card. Target one of those monster equipment. Yeah, all equipped. Okay, so it's just equipped. Field effect is really good. The other effect's not really useful. I guess, actually, you know what? I can, if I ever need to make an SP Little Knight, I just realized I can make it quite easily. I guess that's not so bad. If I ever want to make a quick and easy SP Little Knight, that could work. Okay, main phase 2, end phase. Yeah, that could work. If I ever want to make a really easy SP Little Knight, I can Artemis Moon Maiden one of these, and then any other monster, SP Little Knight with a banish. Like, it's not terrible, actually. It's actually not that bad. Okay, he's going to activate this in Graveyard again. No, I don't know. At this point, I think he realizes what's going on. I think he just doesn't want to give up. Call by the Grave. Call by the Grave does nothing against us. This does nothing. Call by the Grave actually just can't be used right now with Necro Valley on the field. Imperm on the SP Little Knight. I really don't even care. He can negate that because I think he's just trying to get me to bait banishing these two so he can attack directly with like a low-level monster. I think that's his goal here. I'm not going to take the bait. Obviously, I'm just going to Fiendish Chain. Yeah, he's going to do this. Yeah, I think he's just trying to bait me, which is smart on his part. He's just trying to bait me to basically to banish these two, and then he just attacks with the little ass resonator, and yeah, there's nothing even left for him to search. I think that's it. Or that, or he's just trying to do his dailies and trying to get activations. Damn, D-Fissure. A little late, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We go to battle phase, just attack directly with the Crowley. And that's it, we won. I mean, that was solid. We played through Max C. There's not a chance in hell Sword Soul or Marincess would have won that game. There's just, it just wouldn't have happened. It's just that those two decks are not beating that. Oh, we got these, cool. Yeah, those two decks are just not doing that. Also, that is now 5 packs banked up, so we can go open another thing. We can open the legacy tickets, the 5 packs, and we can go check out this academic thing. Okay, let's look up this proficiency test. We get our 5 packs, clear conditions, cool. Let me see what's next. Next we get this cool Exceed base mate thing. Okay, I've decided I'm just gonna do this off camera. This is way too much reading. I'll do this later and then I'll okay, now we can open a another one here. This one's pretty cheap. I'm never gonna use this. I don't care about it. These two I don't care about, like I really don't care about the introduction thing. So we have 5 packs banked. We're gonna open this, see what we get. Hopefully we get something cool. And then we've got a bunch of other stuff to open there too. What would we called? Legacy tickets. We have a ton of legacy tickets to open. We'll see what we get out of these. We've got Gen X Alley Remote, Vampire Familiar. We've got Rise Bell, Star Adjuster, Goblin Biker card, Half Moon, Dragon, Magical Musketeer, Vampire Vamp. This actually just got new support too, the Magical Musketeers. Cool to see. I mean, nice to see a deck get support every once in a while. I think we already have 3 of this. Cool card, great card. We already have 3. Amazon's Chainmaster. This Ice Barrier, World Legacy Memory, Goddess Bow, and Odd Eyes Winged Dragon, which we already have 2. And I think some of those cards we have 3 copies. I think most of those cards we have 3 copies at least of. Alright, so now this is another glowing pack, but it does have a hollow. Perform Pal, Wimwitch, Generator, Boss, Sapphire, Vendread, Daybreak, Purgatrio, Sentence of Doom, Synchro World. One of the snakes. We actually can summon this if we want to. We got a hollow under here. It is the Weather Painter Snow, which we already have. This is not a bad deck. Not a bad deck. You just need a lot of stuff for it, and you definitely need 3 snows, and that helps. I mean, you just pulled another one. I don't know if it'll come up or not, but it's nice to have another one, I guess. Recover. Hollow under here is okay. Let's see. It's a generic Link 2. Cannot be used as Link material. Target one face a monster this card points to. Special summon 1 monster with the same original level from your hand to the zone in defense mode, but its effects are negated. That is a worse version of that other dude that we've already got. It's a worse version of the Bujinki card. Because, yeah, it's just a worse version of the Bujinki card. Way too much on here is just not that good. Gate, Blocker, Dark Alligator, Celestia, Gusto, Neos. Hollow under here is Stellar Nova. Yeah. Counter Trap. Okay. What does it do? Spell Trap, where monster effect is active. Send one face up, Stellar, negate, destroy, draw a card. Okay. This card, it definitely is usable. It's definitely usable in our XC deck, because like if I have 4 monsters in circulation and I can't special the last one, like let's say it's one of those situations where I can special 3, I can and then I have 1 stuck in hand. Very remote use. Like if I just link 2 away and then I activate this, copy the level, summon 1 from hand, and then that's it. Like it's just not that great. It's very, very like specific use. It's this like situations where we draw like a very monster heavy hand in the XE deck. Like it's so incredibly specific. Go Gigas, Light of Judgment, Smile Universe, Samurai, One Shot Wand, Dark Lord. Hollow under here is Perform Mage Shadow Master. I've said this before. Actually, you guys have never heard this. It's a great looking card. Great looking card. Another Perform Mage card. I think it's such a great art. I still don't really know how you summon it. Oh yeah, we went through this already. So here's the story with this deck. I actually did not pull 1, but I pulled multiple. I pulled this too. I've pulled this. I think I pulled multiple cards. I think we were missing the rank up card for this deck. So now we have this card. We're missing the rank up card. And the problem is you need the rank up card. Otherwise you have no access to these gigantic level 5s that require 3 mon. Like we're not doing that. So you really need the rank up card. When a card or effect is activated, targets this card. Detach 1 material, special summon 1, Perform Mage Shadow Master. Okay, so it's any from your extra deck. So you already need 2 copies of this to even make it usable. You need 2 copies. Like 1 copy is not enough, because the whole point is you can target it even with your own effects and then special summon something else. That's not a bad effect, but again, just based on that, you need 2. Detach 1 material from this card, send 1 Perform Mage monster from your deck to the graveyard, add a rank up spell. That's a great effect. Because the Perform Mage monster, you send Trick Clown, pay 1,000, special another, and then get a free rank up spell. This is really good. This second effect is really good. If the last material is detached from this card, you can special summon Performance monster from your graveyard. That is, again, really good. Everything about this card is good, other than I don't have 2 copies of it, and I don't have the rank up spell for this archetype. But we're going to go look around after this. Let's see what we've got under here. We've got Fallen Angel, which we already have. Fallen Angel of the Golden Land. You need Eldritch to even have a conversation about playing this. We don't. And we don't. Yeah, why is this guy so much bigger than Eldritch, but so much weaker than Eldritch? I don't know. Yeah, we can't play this, unfortunately. This guy looks cool and is a lot more promising. Yeah, this was not the best batch of cards. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. Some of this actually is... They are good cards, but they're just not good cards for our purposes. They are. Like, we actually pulled some good stuff. Like, this is good. This is good. This would be good if I had the rest of the deck. That's not bad. What else here that's good? Like, Goganda, obviously. That's always going to be good, but, like, I have 3 copies. I don't need anymore. And, like, yeah, there's just, like, we pulled good cards. Just that we don't need some of these. That's the problem. It's a bunch of commons and rares we actually do need, and it's definitely not these. Okay, let's open up these legacy tickets. We have 73 legacy tickets to open. I'm not going one by one. I'm not even going 10 at a time. We're just going to skip. Okay, we have a lot of new cards we'll go over. I guess we'll start from the bottom. We got Tyrant's Tummy Ache Tribute. 1 monster. Activate tribute 1 monster. Either play a special summon level 6 or higher monster. 3 more cards in your hand. Destroy this card. It's not bad. It's just a little too specific. It's a floodgate, but it only requires 1 tribute. I guess it's... See, this is the problem with, like, the legacy ticket floodgates. It's like, this is not a bad card, but it's mad specific. And it's not even, like, bad against... Like, it's not even bad for a lot of... It's just so specific. Next, we've got Fire Prison. All dragon monsters gain 300. Any link, something. Apply the following effects. Well, there's 2 or more Cyber-Psych monsters. Negate the effect of Cybers monsters. Cyber get an attack. Okay, so this is a card that supports dragons that's incredibly anti-Cybers. This would be good if you're playing against, like, specifically, like, Malice. Outside of that, pretty bad. So I can't really do anything with that. It's definitely a Link Vrain's TV show card. This card is not good. Discard 5 cards, destroy all cards on the field. If it at least destroyed only your opponents, we could talk about it. But, like, discard 5 and then destroy everything, including your own stuff. Come on, man. Show number owned. So we have our 4th Avram. We've got Jerry Beansman, one of the coolest level 4s ever. If I had a primary package, I'd probably play this. I mean, it's just like a tank launching at you. So we've got all these. Faithbird. Okay, we got a shark. We got to read all sharks. Now, I can banish card from graveyard. 2 level 5 monsters in graveyard. Special summon both. Effects are negated. Immediately exceed summon 2 monsters. This is not a bad card for sharks. If I had I do have the rank 5s. The problem is I got to check what sharks I have exactly. Maybe we have enough to build a little rank 5 shark pile. I don't know. But this is not... It's not bad. You banish 2. And then immediately exceed summon. We do have Nash Knight. We do have some of that stuff. It's not bad, I guess. What else is new here? Saber Beetle. This guy's a bomb. I think he's just piercing. He's 20. Maybe he's not a bomb, I guess. He was alright. He came in, I think, Shadow of something. Shadow of SOI, whatever that set's called. Destroyed. Take 500. Cool looking card. Looks like he's out of, like, the underworld of Dragon Ball Z. Mystic Tomato. It took this long. I don't think I have to read that card. Dark Magic Veil. Special summon a dark position from your hand or graveyard. Okay. Fusion Substitute. Pulling the Rug. Hollowed. Life Barrier. Royal Command. Insect Barrier. We pulled 2 copies. Okay. I was like, wait a second. We just pulled 4? No, we didn't. If your opponent controls monsters and their main monsters destroy all monsters your opponent controls. Okay, so if they control everything. This is not bad, actually. Could be usable. What about him? Not bad, I guess. Digital Bug, Fishborg, Archer. Can I use him during the main phase of Scourging Grave? You control no monsters. Spanish. Discard 1 water. Special summon it. Destroy all monsters you control at the start of the thing. Yeah, shit's mad specific. I mean, I guess we could use it. Is that a squirrel inside there? No, it's a seal. Not bad. It's not the worst. Stygian. Street Patrol. Not bad. Explosive. Replaces Beast King of the Swamps. Isn't terrible. DD Warriors, okay. 7 Swords Warrior. Generic tuner. I mean, generic summon. Generic synchro. Once per turn, when equip is equipped to this card, inflict 800, okay. Once per turn, you can target when equip to this card, send it to the graveyard. When equip to this card, send it to the graveyard. Target on face up monster, burn controls. Face up monster, yeah, destroy it. I mean, it's not terrible. It's not the worst. We've had worse. This guy. Check the yellow. Dark Necrofear, obviously. Unless we have play a Fiend pile, maybe we can use it. Okay, so these are new. Actually, no. Technically speaking, this is new. We now have a Decode Talker. We didn't have one. It came in the deck, but now we have one. So now we officially have a decode talker. We have a Link 3 that is decent. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It can be decent. It can attack over things, right, if you summon it in the right zone. So if you summon it and then there's 2 cards that point to it, it's pretty good. Then it has like targeting, protection sort of thing, tribute to monster negate. It's okay. Dragon Gate, 2 level 6 monsters. This is new, right? I'm not reading something old. Yeah. Once per turn, you can exceed summon Dragon Gate using a rank 3 or lower monster transfer material. Can I be used as X summon? Okay. Okay, that's not bad. We don't make rank 3s, but that's not bad, because then you can just make it. Once per turn, you can activate this effect. For the rest of the turn, this card can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. Also detach any number of materials from this card. If it does, it gains 1,000 for each type monster spell trap detached. And if it does, all monsters your opponent controls lose that much attack. So this can be a great game ender in, I want to say, sprites or any of our like level 2 decks. This could be a great like game ender. The problem is we don't really attach spells and traps in those decks to monsters. I don't think. Like I'm trying to think of a way to do this. This is not a bad utility card in decks that rank 3 or lower. Maybe you can use it in Goblin Biker. Can do any of the spell traps in Goblin Biker attach? If yes, then this seems like it'd be pretty decent in that, because you could detach like a trap, a monster. This gains, it becomes 31. All your opponent's monsters lose 2,000. You attack everything. It looks like a pretty cool game ender there. It's not a bad card. I'll take that. That must be a new addition to this. It's not Stealth Kraken level good, but it's usable for sure. More new cards. Great. Great. I'll take this. XYZ Avenger, unaffected by the effect of Exceed monsters. Level 4. When this card is destroyed by battle by an Exceed monster to the graveyard, activate one of these effects depending on the Exceed. Send one card in your opponent's extra deck. Okay, that's not good for us. Choose one card in your opponent's extra deck, send to the graveyard. And then also this other. Okay, I accidentally left that page. So both players reveal their hands. Okay, we got another exchange, whatever. We've got this thing. V-Land Hydra. Gains 300 attack for every co-linked monster. It only points up and down, so I guess you summon it in the middle. Up, down, and to the left. You target one link 3 or lower monster co-linked to this card, tribute it. If you do special summon tokens equal to the tribute. Oh. This shit is kind of ass. Jeez. It's rough. It's a rough card. And then we pulled some other BS. Alright, we've got a few more of these. I swear to you, there's nothing in this world that'll disappoint you. Like a batch of cards from the legacy tickets. We have a few more days to get these. I guess we can probably get this one. I mean, these are kind of cool because you get a guaranteed SR, and you're still opening master packs. And sometimes in the case of these two, you actually save a little bit of money, which is kind of nice. These two are just, there's no point for me to get them. I also just don't care about either one of these two. I mean, I kind of like Eldritch is kind of cool, but like I like Neos, but I don't honest Neos, do I really care? But like, yeah, I probably will get this one. Obviously these bundles we can't really buy. There's nothing we can do with those. Actually, do I need to buy this? Did I complete this thing? I almost missed out on the duel pass this season. Yeah, we got everything for free. Cool. Got all this stuff. Nice. Alright, we just won a coin flip. It's probably going to be our last game. Okay, we have Eternal Galaxy already in hand. I'm trying to think what direction I can go with this. What direction I can go with this. I can make Buzzsaw, some Buzzsaw. I think Spell Card Monster Reborn is actually going to end up being an interruption. We go here, Buzzsaw. With these two, I think we go Photon Galaxy. I think we have no choice here. I mean, obviously you always have a choice, but at this hand, I think we should go with these two. We should go Photon Dragon. We can't really search. I think we set this. Yeah, we just set this, and pass. And again, it's like we bricked. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. We activate Eternal Galaxy, rank this up. It's really not that bad. Because we have, this kind of works like a Call by the Grave depending on how you use it. Bestial Magnemite. Plus a monster negate. Our follow-up is Crowley. It's not the worst card ever. Gonna start with an Ecclesia. Tribute. He hasn't even committed any. Well, he's on a 60 card deck. I guess we just let that slide, and whatever he summons, we just we deal with that. I think that's the best way to do this. Yeah, he's gonna summon the fallen white, whatever. This guy. I think now we just negate it and destroy it. Yeah, we want to negate it and destroy it. Get him off the board. And then if we need to, we have the Bestial Magnamut and we have the Spellguard Monster Reborn to do more stuff with it. Of course, he hasn't even normal summoned yet, yeah. So he's going to summon regular Fallen of Albaz. Fuse away our monster. Send a tier limit. I'm gonna discard sent to the graveyard, but you can send. I think that's fine. I think the tier limits will come up later. I mean, yeah, I think the that tier limit just mills. I think better stuff will come up later. Unfortunate, but he does get a Mirror Jade here. It is a 60 card deck, but I mean, you gotta live with what happens. There's nothing else I can really say. Is he gonna banish itself? Because I have nothing on the field. He's gonna send that for cost. I'm gonna put Chaining Super on. He's gonna banish himself. That's fine. I'm gonna put Chaining on. Like, at least go to battle phase. You know what I'm saying? At least attack me. And the main phase. Oh yeah, I should have. Oof. Damn, I fucked up again. I should have Bestial Magnamutted at a different time. That's fine, whatever. I could have taken that too, I guess. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna activate this again. It's fine. Yeah, Fallen Virtuous Ecclesia thing. Now, with these guys, do I want to take anything? I mean, nothing isn't that important in his graveyard. Okay, we're going to draw. Going to hit him with a Crowley. Normal summon this. Yep, activate. Yeah, sometimes these, the timing on some of these branded cards really mess me up a little bit. Because it's like, I gotta remember the Bestials you can only activate if they're controlling something. Second they don't. But I expected him to make more plays, but then he just didn't do anything else. He just stopped right there and then, so. He kind of messed me up by like just doing nothing at all, so. Draw another thing. I guess we just get rid of this. Do we try to just go to battle phase here? I guess we'll try to do this. I think we'll go Time Thief just because Time Thief can actually dodge around things. This monster negate won't work. I guess we'll just go with Fallen of Albaz. I think Time Thief will just be able to dodge around this card. Again, I kind of fucked up, but what can you do? We've been drawing this card like every single, like we've been drawing it so much. Now I think I'm just going to go here for a Time Thief. Because like I said, Time Thief can dodge around things, which is nice. And we also take his Fallen of Albaz out of the graveyard. And we just go to battle phase. And if he uses the Ecclesia thing, then we just get him out of there. Just go to battle phase. So you know what? I'll just activate this now. Why not? Banish this. Yeah, he's gonna activate Fallen, Virtuous, whatever thing. Target that. We activate Time Thief. Okay, detach this. They're all getting detached anyway. This is going to resolve. Banish. Summon. Search in the end phase. Go to battle phase. Okay. So, main phase, I think we end phase. This returns. This activates, adds this. And goes to his turn. Cool. He's got this. He can't activate this if he wants to. I'll grab a monster off the top. It's a Havness. Ugh, you gotta be kidding me. Literally one of the worst cards it could be. Literally one of the worst possible cards it could be. Alright, he's going to activate this. I have to respond. Target this and this. I can't do anything about this. I can't. If I activate this, it triggers. Like, it triggers his tier limit. So I'm just going to lose my monster. There's nothing I can do about it. It's only when it's done by card effect. So if I would have detached it, he gets to use it. That sucks, but yeah, this guy's really throwing me off a lot with his gameplay. It's so conservative. It's actually like he made that Mirror Jade, banished himself, and then just kind of called it quits there. This guy is sent to this first summon with the following. Tri-Brigade, Springans, or Fallen of Albaz. If he summons Fallen of Albaz, I guess it's the one I'm most scared of, so I'll just Baldrake. Banish the Fallen of Albaz. And if he makes anything else, we have Baldrake. Quick effect, yeah, summon that. The positive thing is I think Baldrake, even if he fusion summons here, no, even if he summons Fallen of Albaz, Baldrake will already be on field. He's going to summon Golden Sword Souls. Okay, interesting. But I'm going to have Baldrake to banish whatever he summons. Attributing Bestial Magnamut. So he'll summon Ecclesia. Okay, he's going to make her the girl. No, SP Little Knight. As of right now, those two main deck monsters, I'm not really scared of this. I'm good with it. Yeah, I'm good with it. That's fine. This guy's playing so weird. It's throwing me off. Like, it actually is. He's just doing his own shit. Like, he just doesn't care. End phase, okay. He's just doing his own shit. Like, he just doesn't... He's doing... Okay, I think we bait the main phase. I think we bait the battle phase first. Right? Because if we normal anything, he gets to this. A normal summon, mill 3. So I think we just out this. We bait this card out, right? We go to battle. We pretend to go to battle. If he lets us, he lets us. If he doesn't, he doesn't. We see. We bait the battle phase. Okay, yeah, it's just what we wanted. So he's going to do this. This is what we wanted. Because if he's going to fuse anything, Iris Sword Soul. Continue your main phase. Yes, I do want to continue my main phase. Okay. So now I think we go Zorora, right? Because we can make, what's his name? Synchro dude. We can make him. And then he's really, really good in this situation. So we make that. Normal summon activate. Itself. SP Little Knight. Target itself and that. Okay. Well, it is what it is. Alright, summon that. Okay, so he sent that. Okay, he's gonna try to get the Fallen of the Virtuous back in loop again. Alright, we go to battle phase. I think we just attack over this. That's for sure. Now this thing during main phase. Is it worth crashing this thing? Is it worth crashing this thing? Or I just sit on... I think we're good. We just sit on it. I think we go Fiendish Chain and just go to end phase. I think I may have made a little mistake there by not heading to the battle phase first and outing that SP Little Knight. I think I should have done that. I should have went to the battle phase, attacked over SP Little Knight. Okay, he's going to go here with him. Gonna fall on Fiendish Chain that. Yeah, we definitely should have. He has the SP Little Knight, so he can technically dodge that. We definitely should have attacked over that SP Little Knight. In main phase 2, we would have made Risen to negate this. He's going to mill a bunch now. We know at least 2 tier limits are in the graveyard, but he is going to mill a bunch of them. Probably. Engraver. Rhino Heart. Doesn't really do much. Closed Moon. It's like that reminded him, oh yeah, I forgot I'm playing that deck. So we're going to do this, definitely, to banish this. He can SP Little Knight, but that does what we want, yeah. You can banish your thing, but then you still don't have your thing, so that's fine. Yeah, we definitely should have just headed straight to the battle phase and outed this stupid ass SP Little Knight, because this shit is still bothering us so many turns later. I definitely should have just outed it, main phase 2, made what I needed to make. Yeah, summon this, summon this. How much attack is this? 13, so it's enough to get over. Droplets, okay. I think we go, definitely, I think we normal summon this. This time we're not playing with it. Do we have, what's his name, Crowley in the graveyard, or do we put him back? Put its ass back. Cool. So this time, we do the right thing. We go to battle phase. We out this. Yeah, we out this for sure. We out this for sure. Out both of these cards. Main phase 2. Now this has something when it's special summon from the extra deck. He gets a special summon. Destroy one of those special summon monsters. Activate this. Attach. I guess we attach this. I'm trying to think. Can Iowas counter this? Technically speaking, Iowas can out this. Or we can just summon, what's his name, right? He's unaffected. We summon Wonky Quartet, it's unaffected. Or we just summon Time Thief and then just banish itself until the end phase. We can do that. So we have a few options here, actually. So we can make this guy, actually, he's unaffected. I mean, he can't be destroyed by card effects. So we have a lot of options. So we have him, he can't be destroyed by card effects. We can make Iowas. Yeah, our opponent targets equipped to the opponent's monster, take control of it. Also, its activated effects cannot be activated, but he already activated. We can make Silent Honor Arc to protect itself. We detach a material, although that wouldn't be good. We can make Wonky Quartet. We can make Time Thief. I think Wonky Quartet might be the best play because then we out this board. But then next turn he has mad shit to do. Or we can just Forbidden Droplets. Because Forbidden Droplets isn't... I kind of want to keep it though. So we'll add this. Activate this. Summon this out. Whoa. Do we want to fuse? I guess we can make this. Or this. Purgatory. I think we just make Iowas, honestly. He can use Iris Sword Soul here, but I do have the Forbidden Droplets. This is going to allow him to special summon from hand. I think we just let that slide. We let him special summon from hand, and we can just negate whatever he special summons with Forbidden Droplets. No. That's mad random. I think we just go with this. Summon. Target. Book one. Just chain it. Take this to our side. And then if he summons something, I think we could just tribute his thing, right? Snow books, nothing. We set this, end phase, yeah. We just set this, pass. This duel should really not be this close. I screwed up a couple times. He screwed up a lot, but I screwed up a couple times too. Okay, he's gonna do this with what's his name? Yeah, close moon, shuffle it back. It's fine. Engraver. And then he can go 2 monsters into that thing, 2 monsters into the other thing. Oh, Requiem. So I can negate this if I want to. He can quick effect. Yeah, he can quick effect anyway. Special summon, yeah. There's no point. That's fine. Nothing we can do about that. Summon a Lacrima. Send 1 Fiendsmith card. I mean, he's already got a Fiendsmith card, and there's no point. Like, sending another one's not going to change anything. Yeah, he's going to send another Engraver, which he's already used this turn. He's probably going to make the one that fuses, and then I can just negate that. During your main phase, is it a quick effect too? Nope. I also can just banish this too. I can just banish this, but I'm just going to Forbidden Droplets it. I think that's better. Banish something else. His whole deck is light and dark, so... you can activate this effect. I just Forbidden Droplets it. Yep, Forbidden Droplets. Send Fiendish Chain. See if he's got anything. Snow. Oh, damn. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm going to banish that off the field. Summon Snow. I guess I can Forbidden Droplet Snow still. Might as well stop him from booking my monster. His grave's full of shit. I gotta deal with this Snow for Matt turns. Summon Lacrima, part 1. Little Lacrima. That's negated. Got banished. Mercurier got banished. What does it do? So he targeted this to add to hand or special summon. I'm kind of still okay with that. It's fine. I don't want to tribute the Iris Sword Soul. This shit's kind of huge. It's going to add Blazing. Baldrake. I guess I can banish this if I want to. I'm good right now. I don't want to. Okay, Blazing Cartesia. Okay, so this will reattach to that shit. And to the girl. Ecclesia the Dark Dragon. Which also has a quick effect to dodge. Damn, every card has a quick effect to dodge my damn Bestial Baldrake. Every single thing has a quick effect to dodge. Malice? Alright, I just didn't see that coming. That I didn't see coming. Branded, Malice, Tearlament, Fiendsmith. That I didn't see coming. That you got it. Yeah, you got that. The Malice shit came out of nowhere. That's insane. He didn't commit a normal summon. He went through the entire Fiendsmith package. He went through the branded package. And now he said, alright, enough of that. We're going to go Malice. Okay, he's going to make a Hearts Cryptor. I can banish this. But it literally comes back with double attack if I do. Okay, he's going to banish my monster. Not much I can do about that. All right, so my opponent's going to continue to go off here. I think it's over. That's just a funny loss. That's just a funny loss. I probably could have won that if I sequenced things a little bit better. But it's one of those things in Platinum where you just don't expect your opponent to do certain things, and then they just do things that don't make any sense, like banish their own Mirror Jade and abruptly end their turn. Like how did I know that was going to do that? Now, I did misplay. I should have attacked over... I should have taken his Ecclesia out of his graveyard in the end phase, and I should have attacked over the SP Little Knight. That's my fault. That's unforgivable. But like some of this stuff is a little bit ridiculous. He made a Mirror Jade and banished his own Mirror Jade and ended on one interruption when he had essentially full branded combo. All right, let's take a look at the decks that we've played against. This deck just performed really well, honestly. Like, this deck's really good. Platinum 2, and we're not even trying. Like, this deck is really good. Let's look at some of these decks that our opponent was playing. Yeah, this is very interesting. It's like a million archetypes all bunched into one, and honestly, I can't even say, oh, they all work. They actually didn't work. This guy obviously it didn't work. He should have beat us immediately, and he didn't, so it wasn't that good. This is the player we beat earlier. I've seen this deck a million times with the Bestials and the Resonators and the Centurion, so I've seen that a lot. And then this is the Ancient Gear dude that we played against that just did not get things done. That was random. And then what else do we have here? Who else did we beat? And this is the Predaplant guy. So we did pretty well overall with this deck. We won more than we lost. I said the deck has the benefit of it actually can play through a maxi. Like, it really can. So one thing we have to do also is we need to evaluate what cards we want to replace that Solemn Warning. Again, I will say I want it to be something. We lost a card from a top 5 deck. I would like to replace a card in a top 5 deck. That's what I would like to do. Our best decks: rank 4, Worm, Marincess, Stun No Fun. Those are our best decks. What 5th place is either... I don't think we've ever actually done well with Dracos, but like we have a lot of it, but we've never actually done good with it. But those are definitely in the top 5. The other thing is maybe the going second trap deck, and then of course we have our... This deck actually performs quite well whenever we play. It actually performs quite well. This is the another deck that I guess I kind of created, but in reality, Duelarama came up with the whole Dark Hole Dragon thing. I guess I kind of did invent, when I put it together, was the Big Monsters, Floodgates, Board Breakers deck. This is a going second deck. You just play a bunch of kaijus, go second, break your opponent's board. We can actually add Mr. Fenrir to this deck too. He goes in here, and since Fenrir's in here, we could probably add the field spell too. Add that in. But basically this deck, you break the board and then you throw down Floodgate. You can also... There's a few ways to do it. You could throw down a Floodgate. You could do it that way. You could do it the other way. If we can maybe convert this to go second or first, make it a little more versatile, this deck would be really, really serious. Because like the problem with our Floodgate decks is they don't have any good attack output. So I think it could be cool. This is a deck we could definitely get away with playing. But like I said, in terms of crafting something, I don't want to craft something for a deck we never use. Because like I said, we lost something from a deck we definitely use. The Stun No Fun. We definitely use Stun No Fun. It's our main deck that we use to rip through gold really quickly. It's our best deck for doing that because you just go first. If you win the coin flip, you go first. You lose the coin flip, you just scoop and go to the next one. It's the best deck for going through. And we lost a very important... This is the boss. We lost actually the best card. We lost the best card in this deck. In this... Yeah, by far. This is the best card in this deck. It's a generic... Neither player can special summon. It doesn't matter what attribute they are, they just can't special summon. It's better than every barrier statue because it covers everybody. And it's more attack than every barrier statue. It's better in every single way. But yeah, this is... That's why we need to... That card we lost, and it's kind of sad. So I would like to replace one of the top 4 decks. So for this deck, can we even replace anything anymore? I don't even know. This deck's a weird one because it's like, what are you going to... Is there any Ryzeal card that we can replace? A super rare maybe? Special summon this card. Okay, send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Rising graveyard. Okay, node. Wait, you technically EXT X Ryzeal. We can't really take that. It's a bit too much. So no, probably the Ryzeals. No, probably not. We're just gonna have to just pull these over time naturally. Is there anything in this deck that we really need that's an SR? No. Not really. Tenyis, we already said. There's some Tenyis we can get. I really have to consider... I mean, I guess we can go with Bystials, but even Bystials are a little out of metal right now. They are. We can maybe get another Instant Contact, but I'm trying to not do cards that are repeats. I want something new, something fresh that we could really use here. And the related cards to this... That would be a good pull, actually. Silhouette Rabbit. Yeah, I don't even know what more I can really pull out of this. Is there any good rank 4s that are SRs that we can use? Also, we pulled that monster, too. I just realized. We pulled the... Where's the Spellcaster deck? Hogwarts. There it is. This is another deck we can kind of investigate. So, this deck, we pulled a lot of stuff. Like, we have the Perform Mage, Trick Clown, Hat Tricker, Damage Juggler. We had a lot of this stuff. We have Snow... We have all of this other Endymion stuff that's really good now. We have this stuff. Free special summon the Valiance monsters. We have a lot of good stuff for this deck. All of the Run Ryu, Inari Fire, Nefarious in this man. We have a lot of stuff for this, but I'm actually kind of curious. We have a lot for this deck. A lot. We're missing him, but we have almost this entire archetype. Again, it's kind of random what we get and what we don't. But like we have Plush Fire. We have all 3 of these dudes. Like, we have some pretty decent stuff. What's this deck's rank up spell? Does this deck have its own rank up spell? I don't know that it does. Maybe there's other rank up spells. Target a level 4, Exceed Monster, Sea Monster, it summons. These are the rank up spells that I have. But I don't know which one exactly works. It can search any rank up spell. It can search any rank up spell. So I don't know exactly which one I'm supposed to be searching here, but I can search any of them. Dark Exceed Band. Target banish one or more dark monsters from a grave or target dark Exceed monster special summon from your deck. One Phantom Knights, Raid Raptor, Exceed Dragon, Exceed monster. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which ones I'm going to be able to use here, but I've got a good amount of them. And then we have Trapeze, which again we'd have to rank up into. So we have Trapeze and the other guy. We will have to rank up into either one of them. It's rough. It's rough. But yeah, this deck potentially could be something too. But like I said, I want to really... Prank Kids, no point to really... Oh, Meow Meow, right. So, I really like to... If I'm upgrading anything, it's going to be a card that would help a deck that is already on the cusp of being good. That's the one that I want to... I don't want to do really an experimental deck because it's going to be just... Like, one card's not going to change a deck like that. Like, Meow Meow would... radically change this. So yeah, we'll see. Recommend things. La 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 la.